We are rolling. What is up,
What's
YouTube
up, bro?
people? What's up? We are here with, and correct me, is it Jacob Michael? Is that how you
Jacob
pronounce it?
Michael, what's up?
Jacob Michael. We're here. This is the first episode of this, as of right now, untitled show. We're just going to be talking to musicians and shit, creative people. This man right here, architect of one of my favorite albums of the decade, Godless America by okgutta. Fucking cannot sing this project's praises enough, man. But yeah, I did my Nardwar shit. I saw you have a catalog going back to like 2017. So
Yeah, man.
just
I,
kind
I
of
have a,
wanted
I have a
to,
ton of music.
dude, yeah. So I just kind of wanted to chop it up, talk about your career so far. How's your day been, though?
Dude, it's been a long day. I do HVAC. It's like my job. So
Oh,
I was at this animal shelter today all day, like swapping out filters and doing like inspections on all their HVAC units. So I'm like all broken out because I have
I
like
can see why,
freaking
man.
dander and fiberglass all over me. So today was a long day, but I'm here. I'm
Uh,
home.
hey, where are you? You mentioned earlier you were living in Pennsylvania right now.
Yeah, I live in central
Fuck yeah.
Pennsylvania, middle of
Okay, cool.
nowhere.
Fair enough. I know Gut is from there too. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Where are you
Yeah, yeah,
from?
yeah. I'm from Kingston, Ontario, Canada. I'm
Okay.
also kind of middle and we're like 3 hours from Toronto, so
Okay. Cool. Cool.
get some good shit there. But yeah, I mean, just to start I mean, yeah, I found some singles going all the way back to 2017, and the vibe for your solo shit, because I found you through Godless America. I was not expecting the kind of acoustic, soft vibe you got going on your solo stuff.
Nah,
So,
I
what's
mean,
Where's some of your
uh,
influences, man? What brings you there?
as like a solo artist, I'd say like Tom York, um, Trent Reznor, uh, oh man, Chris Cornell. So just like Soundgarden, Nine Inch Nails, Radiohead. I really like. I mean, honestly, like Kanye, I think is one of the greatest
Yeah.
artists of all time. Any genre, definitely like a major inspiration.
Yeah, I could
Just
hear it with
like
some of the vocal stuff you were doing. A lot of the vocal processing felt very Kanye to me, but
Yeah, I love Kanye. My favorite rappers ever are like Lucky, Isaiah TG, Summers, Future, Chief Keef. So like from the rap, it's like my rap influences are way different than like my other genre influences. I really like Aphex Twin a lot. I really like Boards of Canada,
fire. Yeah,
uh
I mean,
freaking
I
McGee,
hear. Oh, McGee rocks, bro. I don't. Where the
incredible.
hell did that dude come from? I feel like he just kind of popped up out of nowhere last year and was just fucking
He's just
like,
insane, bro. He's incredibly talented. I wish I could create the guitar tones that he can.
hey man. I mean, I definitely hear some of the influences you mentioned. I was going back to some of your older shit. I found this project 17847 you did with Gutta.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
this song on there. I think it's like Ball and Chain Freestyle.
Yeah,
That
that's my
shit
favorite
felt.
song on that actually.
Oh, me too. And that shit felt so Nine Inch Nails to me. Like that just has that industrial punky feel. So
Yeah, I
big
love
fan of that
clipping.
one.
Like I love just like letting drums blow out and like not mixing things properly, like the way you'd be taught in like engineering school or whatever. I just like to freaking, I don't know, I like to just let it smack, let it crack. I love the crunch of distortion and clipping and stuff.
I feel you. I mean, especially these days, I feel like that's kind of what it. I mean, I can't remember a time I feel you. I always loved the distortion shit, but it's really taken off. You got like people are building whole careers off of the distortion thing right now. It's kind of crazy, but I feel
Yeah,
for you.
it is crazy. It feels like kind of similar to like 2016, 2017 when like the people in Miami were really blowing up, like X and like Wi-Fi's Funeral and
Yeah,
all of them, like when they're making really distorted music, but it's even more like it just feels like there's even more artists now that
yeah.
their whole thing is,
That
predicated on
wave
this really loud sound.
that wave felt more connected to like traditional hip hop shit because it's still
Yes.
very like I mean like obviously like Space Ghost Perp was kind of the lineage there, and that fucking came from the '90s shit. But I don't know. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, my laptop is fucking dying. I gotta grab my charger real quick.
Oh, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna edit this out, but yeah,
Nah,
here,
it's all
hold
good.
tight for a sec. My bad, bro. I got a very janky setup today. I had to come to my friend's house because I made the discovery that my Wi-Fi does not run well enough to do a video call.
Oh, dude, it's okay.
So
It's no worries,
to
bro.
the homies, but Yeah. Okay. So we were talking X, that kind of wave, the distortion there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This new wave feels way more connected. Like you said, it's more connected to hip hop. I feel like this new wave feels more connected to like electronic music and like I don't know. It's just way different. I do think this new wave of like really distorted stuff, a lot of it kind of runs together, in my opinion. That might just be like my old headedness coming
No,
out,
I feel
but
you,
like
dude.
I do like some of it. I fuck with Che.
Shay's dope. Yeah. There's some of it. I think I don't want to diss anybody, but I mean, he's yeah. I don't like that guy, but fucking.
I don't like his
There's
music, but I fuck with his vibe. Like he
his
seems like
vibes
I don't know.
cool.
I can
I've
respect his ethos.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, shit, he's killing it. I can't hate on that at all.
Yeah, he's getting money.
But yep. But I mean, who are like when it comes to the newer underground wave? Who do you? You mentioned Shay. Who do you gravitate towards though?
Outside of like Gutta, who's like really my favorite rapper in like the new era right now, and I'm lucky enough that I just met him when he was like 16. He's from my hometown. It's kind of a crazy thing, but like outside of
Yeah.
him, bro, I really fuck with like I really like Zang and like that new ambient wave, like with a cut space and like people like that. I really fuck with Dragnuts. I really fuck with Kirby. He's pretty hard. I listen to him a decent amount. I like all the new like DMV stuff is pretty hard to me. Like Too Many
The DMV shit's
Strikers
crazy.
and like they're pretty hard. I fuck with out of the new underground. Like true underground people. I like Weirdo. Weirdo has good music
I've
too.
never heard of him.
He's good. WYRDO. He makes
I'll
pretty
check
cool
that
shit.
out.
I'm a pretty big fan. And then in terms of like kind of more popular stuff, I fuck with Matt Proxy really heavy. I fuck with
Proxy's fucking dope.
Xavier So Based, I think, just has a great energy, really talented producer, really original music. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of I like Glock 40 Spaz a lot, to be honest. I think he can really rap his ass
Feel
off.
you. I feel you on that one. He's one of him and Xavier. I love those two a lot. Like honestly, I
They're
was pretty late on Glock 40 Spaz. Like I know he's been around for ages, but I just heard Bad Man for the first time like 6 months ago.
oh, special song.
I know, bro. I was like when I heard that beat come in, I was like, oh, this is where OK came from. Like this
Yep.
is like shit. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I want to get talking about I mean, before we get to Godless America, that one project, 1787, is that what it is?
17847.
17847. What's the significance behind that title?
Just the zip code of
Zip code.
Gutted hometown. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Was that you guys first time working together?
Um, we had worked together a couple songs before that. Like we probably like 5 songs that had came out before that. Like I'd worked with him a little bit, and like he would come to my house and stuff, and like I would kind of like. For me, it's like important to get to know somebody, and he was just a kid when I met him, right? So I like wanted to get to know him and kind of like start to develop him as an artist because I saw like when I met him a really pure rapping ability. Like just kid could really rap, but he was also like doing a lot of street shit and was really unfocused in regards to his artistic direction. So I was like, all right, how can we hone this in? So 17847 was kind of like the first step towards that, just like getting him in like a direction of kind of these more alternative beats, even though the beats on that aren't pushing boundaries like the way that beats are now. Like just kind of getting him pushed in that direction. So that was like probably a year into me knowing him. We made that because I met him in the second half of 2022.
Wow. Okay.
So
You mentioned
like
he was only 16 doing that.
he's really young, bro.
How old is he?
He just turned 20 last week.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. And how old are you?
I'm 27. I'm old.
27. Okay. Hey, no, I get, bro. I went to what was supposed to be a fake mink show, and he canceled, but it was a bunch of other people. I'm only 24, but I've never felt so old in my life before. So it was that show. It was ridiculous.
That's how I
Like,
feel making underground music now, bro. I'm like, dude, I'm just like full blown unk. I just accept it. Like I'm okay with
yeah,
being unk because I think that there's like a perspective that comes from being having experienced like the eras before this one, you know? Like I've been listening to underground music since I was in like 5th and 6th grade. So like I was there for like Raider Clan and Odd Future and fucking the rise of like Team Sesh and fucking all of like the members only stuff, Goth Boy Click into like Plug and B and Slay World and all that shit. Like I've seen it all and just been there for it. So
the
like I
history is
feel like I have a
important.
ton of perspective.
The history is important for sure.
It's super
The thing
important,
is,
man, because it all builds on each other in some way.
mhm. And it's also it's very interesting. I see like like I was at a show not too long. I was at an Osquin show, and I met this kid who was like 17. He was like, "Yeah, I've been getting really into Metro Zoo and being slick." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like,
See, I
"That's
love that
awesome."
though. I love to hear
Fuck,
like
like that
kids getting
shit's so
into
dope.
like real OG shit like that. Like
Yeah.
shit that's low key formative and like has trickle down influence on everything now.
Yeah. I mean, on that tip, your that tape, "Godless America." I mean, the beats on there just bring me straight back to that. I mean, they feel new. Like you got the jerk drums in there, the heavy bass, but man, those fucking vocal chops just send me straight back to Live Love ASAP, Lil B, like Clams Casino. Like it's that I love that sound. So like when you guys went in with that project, first of all, Gutta went crazy that whole album. That
Yeah.
he's got some of the best lyricism I've heard in the underground is on that album. But it feels very conceptual, that project. Did you guys intend for that, or did it just kind of happen naturally?
Um, I made the first beat I made for that project was "It's Okay, I'm Okay." The outro actually was the first beat I made for that.
Right. I don't want to
And I
sample snitch. I don't know if you want me saying, but I can cut this out, but that's a Tate McRae sample, isn't it?
you can say it. I don't care.
Okay, yeah, I know
It's a
people
pretty
get,
blatant sample. I heard that song at
yeah,
like 3 in the morning. Like the super basic white girl from my hometown posted like the music video for that song on her story, and I was like, holy shit, this is kind of fucking hard. Like,
that's
so I
fucking tight.
sprung out of bed and made that beat. But like the whole concept for that album really was like I saw, all the 2010s revivalism that's going on right now, right? Like the indie sleaze shit and all just like this 2010s revivalism. Like I grew up in that era, you know what I mean? Like I really experienced it. So like the reason I started making beats when I was 12 years old in sixth grade was because of Clams Casino. That was like my idol. It was Clams Casino and freaking like people like Friend Zone, Flying Lotus, fucking Harry Fraud, all these different
Legends.
pop and producers from like the early 2010s blog era is what I would describe it as. And Live Love ASAP was a major influence. And Gutta just has this naturally aggressive, breakneck pace to his rapping. Especially back then, he was really coming with fast flows and just aggressive. And I was like, what if we like juxtaposed this and like made this whole tape that it's all cloud production, all vocal samples, and like we kind of like create this dichotomy between your aggression and this melodramatic beauty that is like cloud music. And he was super with it, and it kind of came together in like 3 months after that. Like the
Oh
album
man,
was made pretty quickly.
damn, that's amazing, man.
He
Like you
works
guys
really
fucking
fast.
nailed it.
Like he works
I've
really
noticed
fast.
that. I've noticed that. I follow his SoundCloud shit. He'll just throw, and he'll rap over anything. It seems like he's got the one he
Yeah.
was rapping over the Phantogram song.
Yeah,
Bro, he
bro.
playing that shit heavy. Like that stuff's incredible. But
Yeah,
I mean,
he's one of the best rappers alive right now, bro. He
yeah,
like doesn't write, like it just like expels from him. It's insane to watch in person because it's like he just like gets in front of the mic and it just like outpours from him.
that's great. So you guys record in person together, eh? You don't do the is it a mix of the two
Um,
or
Typically, if we're in person together, I'll make beats with him there, and he'll just kind of like I'll just gauge if he likes shit or not. I'll kind of like, and we'll just a lot of times like we'll just talk inspiration if we're there in person. Like sometimes he'll record at my house, but he likes his own setup. Like he likes to record in his bedroom. But like if we're together, like typically we'll just kind of source inspiration. I'll show him shit from when I was younger. I kind of put him on to stuff like, and we'll just talk about life, and like I'll just make a few beats and then he'll go home and hit them. But we just went to Nashville to finish an album with and we did that all in the
nice?
studio. So that was pretty cool. That was like the most we've been like together with him recording, me just making beats all day, just grinding shit out.
Yeah. And if you want to talk, like, what's the next album looking like? Is it a similar thing to Godless America, or are you taking it a different direction? You got a smirk on your face, so I know it's.
It's really fucking good. That's all I'll say. It's really, really
All
fucking
right.
good. It's better than Godless America.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's an ideological sequel. We'll call it that.
Okay. Fire. I will say he did. He just had Face of the Five come out a week or two ago, and you had a
Yeah.
crazy beat on there. Was it Live Fast, Fall Hard, or
Fly
I
high,
forget the
fall
name of
hard.
that.
Yeah.
Fly, Fall Hard. Man, that what was sorry, I'm bumbling my words here. That more EDM influenced sound works really well with him. Do you know
Yeah. That
what
was.
was kind of the access for that one? Or?
I mean, we just sat down and I was like, dude, I think you'd sound hella crazy if you started hitting a ton of dance beats. And I just started like finding these dance beats for him from like Diamond Lampert, who I fucked with Diamond Lampert since like 2018. Like he's one of the best producers ever. And he's just this dude in Russia who just makes insane fucking beats.
Oh, shit.
So I got
Is he
him
the
some
guy
beats from
who?
Dyma.
Is he
Wait,
the
what?
guy who's working with Buckshot?
He might have
I know
worked with
there's.
Buckshot.
I
That
know
might have
there's.
been Drew. That might have been Drew Sarver.
That was Drew. Yeah,
Drew's
I
tough.
know
I just worked
yeah.
with Drew a lot. I just worked with Drew a lot the last week. Drew is awesome, really awesome guy. But Dymo works with like Meet Computer a lot, which is super interesting. But I
Dope.
found these beats from Dyma, and I found the beat from like TMB Gabe for Junk in the Trunk, and I was like, kind of at that point we had already fucked with like some of the dudes in Crank Mafia, which is what Gabe's a part of for like got his last project Shitbagger. So I was like, all right, I think this hyphy sound would be really good for this kind of like this overall soundscape of really just different types of dance music is what Face of the Five is. And again, he just brings such an upbeat, aggressive, high energy rap style that I think it suited it really well. And then Fly High Fall Hard was just like I don't know, I just made a beat one day when he was there and we really fucked with it. I added dance drums to it and that was that.
Hey man, that shit came out great.
Thank you,
Shitbagger
man.
is another. That one is a. It's an awesome listen, but it is a fucking weird listen. There's some
Yeah,
crazy. I mean, the first. I'm pretty sure this was you who did this beat, but the first
yeah,
song on there, where it's just the 808.
yeah. That was the idea of Shitbagger. Kind of was like it's like abrasive and it's street music. It's like an ode to like 2010s like Dat Piff era trap music. Like I wanted to feel like
Yeah.
a fucking DJ Holiday mixtape, like some real guttural and like it's an ode to the music he used to make. Like if you go deep on his SoundCloud, he made a lot of like street music. So it's like it's kind of like an ode to that, but like this extreme hyperbolized version of it that's like super in your face, super blown out. And like a lot of people didn't like that project, it seems, as much as other ones. But I think that project has a lot of gems, in my opinion.
Where'd you guys find DJ Shitty? Is that a
That's
real
it's just
guy?
yeah, that's a real dude. That's got his homie Troy. He's a cool
Oh,
guy.
right. No, his tags were awesome all throughout that project. But
I'm glad you liked it.
yeah, you mentioned. I'm gonna circle back a little bit. You mentioned you've been making beats since you were 12, eh?
Yeah.
So how did you? What did you start on? Were you just doing like garage band beats when you were a kid, or how'd that work out?
I just got a crack for FL Studio. I think it was 11 would have been out at that point. I had FL 11 or maybe it's FL 10. I don't remember, but I had FL and I just would like make beats on the demo version at first, and then I found a crack. But at first, I would just make beats and have to save them on the spot because I wasn't able to like save project files, and then I just kept making beats till I was like 13 or 14, really, and then I met a bunch of people on Twitter, started making beats for them, and then by the time I was like 16, 17, I kind of started to get pretty good at it. And then by the time I was like now, like 15 years in, like I'm decent at this shit. Like I'm pretty good now. So it just honestly, I've just done it for so long and made music for so long that it's like an integral part of my life. Like I just kind of just do it, you know?
No, I feel you. That's awesome. But I'm gonna keep this in. I want to get this on the record. Before I
Yeah.
started recording, you mentioned to me that you were a Jets fan,
Yeah, I am.
and I just think that made my day, man. There's not many of us out there. I don't
Made my
know how
day
many.
too,
I
bro.
don't know how many underground fans are going to be watching this interview and know much about football, but it's not fun being a Jets fan if you don't know about football.
No, it's not fun,
But it's
bro, but
fun.
I'm really about it, bro. I've been there through every era, and I
Yep.
think that we're coming up on something good here. I think we're gonna suck this year, but it's okay because we're gonna get our quarterback soon. We got a good offense. Aaron Glenn's gonna get fired, and
Yep.
things will be good, man. It's a hard life. I went to a Jets game last year. It was my first ever Jets game. Went with my girlfriend. It was the Jets Panthers game, and it was awful. And the Jets lost like 9-0, I think, and it was horrendous. And I was like hammered by halftime. But like that's just the experience of a Jets fan.
Yeah. It's
That's what it's all about.
you take the licks and you keep going and you just hope.
Yeah, you just keep taking a beating. And that's a metaphor for life. You know, being a Jets fan will prepare you for all types of different life scenarios because you're just used to being beaten down.
Facts. I think that's a beautiful note to end the interview on, man. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
doing this, man. Jacob Michael, people, he's man, one of my favorite producers out right now.
Thank
So,
you, bro.
you got anything you want to say to the people before I stop recording here?
Um, The sequel to Godless America is coming out within the next 2 months. Okgutta will be going to prison in October, and he is sitting on over 100 songs that people are going to eat. Thank you all, anyone who's watching this, for supporting me and for helping Gutta get to where he is now and in the future. Thank you all. Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it a lot.
Hey, thank you for being here, man. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I didn't know about the prison thing. Free Gutta, man. That's
Yeah, shit's real out here, man.
yeah, man. Well, hey, best of luck to you two, man. You guys are a fucking fantastic duo. Keep killing it.
Thank you,
And
bro.
all right,
All right.
YouTube people, I'm gonna do the YouTube thing. Press that like button, subscribe button. I don't know. Do all the YouTube stuff. You know the drill. All right. Godspeed, people.